Hi, this is Chris Bentson, and it's time for another reSource Minute. Today we don't have a topic, but are asking a question, and the question is, does the news today have you jumping for joy? Well, if you read the papers, that may be difficult to imagine. This is from the last Friday in April from the Wall Street Journal, just some random headlines that we clipped out of that issue as we led into May. And certainly we would all agree that there's a lot of uncertainty, some fear, and a lot of things happening here at home and abroad. So let's look at how perhaps that's affected our performance in the orthodontic world. So if we look at the first quarter with regards to production, collections, and starts, the Gaidge data, which I think is the best barometer of how the specialty is performing because of the numbers of people that use that product, we're off by 5% in production and starts, but we're up by 1.5% in collections. I'll come back to that in a minute. If we add April in there, April did not rebound. It was a difficult month across the nation for orthodontists. And so for the year so far, first 4 months of the year, and we're now into May right now, but first 4 months, we're off 7% in production and starts, but still up in collections. So let's focus on this collection number because we collect what we produce last year, and last year was a great production year. And so you have more cash in your bank account this year than you did last year, even though we're not performing quite as well on starts. What can we do with some of this money? Some ideas for you to consider. One, invest in more digital growth. We know that that's the future of the specialty. Some of you are there, some of you are getting there, and some of you aren't quite started there. But if you find that you need to get more educated on aligners, take more cases, if you want to try some of the mass digital customized braces options out there, if you need to work on digital workflow, or if you want to implement virtual communication tools to get you to digital faster, we think this is a good time to do it and you have the money to do it. If you have some debt in your practice, let's pay that off quicker. You have extra cash right now, accelerate your payments on any debt that you have in the practice, including educational debt. And for your investing, buy into this market dip. I did 2 or 3 months ago, and I was a little bit early, but buying into it right now as well. And if you look at Warren Buffett, who a lot of people follow, he's spending like crazy these days in this current market dip. It's a good time to get into the market if you've got cash, and you guys have some. And finally, take care of your people with strong positive leadership. You as orthodontists, no matter how you practice, what modality or where you are upper 1 or 2% income earners in the country. So you have less fear, maybe not fear, but you have resources. Make sure that your family and your employees feel from you strength and not fear, but confidence as you manage your business and your family through these current times. So can you be jumping for joy? We think there's good reason to. You've got more cash in your bank accounts than you did last year. Use it wisely. That's the reSource Minute we thought you'd want to know.